Australia, about 110 million years ago. The Eromanga Sea was an inland sea that existed across the Australian continent during the early Cretaceous period. It spanned from the Eromanga Basin in the north to the Gulf of Carpentaria. While much about this environment remains uncertain, it is generally believed to have been characterized by a temperate rainforest ecosystem. Muttaburrasaurus, a herbivorous iguanodonid. The Muttaburrasaurus skull exhibited a relatively flat structure, characterized by a triangular shape when viewed from above. The rear of the skull was broad, while the snout was notably pointed. This snout featured a significantly enlarged, hollow nasal region that bulged upward, which may have served for producing unique vocalizations or for display. However, the absence of fossilized nasal tissue leaves this interpretation speculative. It is also thought that the bulla nasalis was shorter in the earlier specimens of Muttaburrasaurus. Muttaburrasaurus possessed exceptionally strong jaws that featured shearing teeth. Unlike more advanced ornithopod species, which developed a tooth battery through the alternating growth of replacement teeth alongside the existing ones, Muttaburrasaurus had its replacement teeth grow directly beneath the existing ones. This resulted in only one set of erupted teeth being present, thereby limiting its ability to perform a chewing motion. Muttaburrasaurus exhibited a distinctive basal characteristic, the absence of a prominent ridge along the sides of its teeth, which instead displayed 11 lower ridges. In 1981, a paleontologist proposed that these features suggested an omnivorous diet, indicating that Muttaburrasaurus may have consumed carrion on occasion. However, by 1995, this perspective shifted, with another paleontologist positing that the dental structure of Muttaburrasaurus might have evolved in a manner similar to the shearing teeth found in ceratopsians. This adaptation would likely have been beneficial for processing tough plant material, such as cycads. Muttaburrasaurus fossils have been found in Queensland, Australia. Muttaburrasaurus derives its name from Muttaburra, the location in Queensland, Australia, where its remains were discovered. This dinosaur was chosen from a pool of 12 candidates to serve as the official fossil emblem for the state of Queensland. Muttaburrasaurus measured approximately 22 feet in length and possessed a distinctive skull characterized by a long, rounded snout. This dinosaur exhibited several traits common among ornithopods, such as relatively smaller forelimbs and a long, rigid tail. It is believed that Muttaburrasaurus had the capability to traverse on either its two hind legs or all four limbs. The herd of Muttaburrasaurus are migrating south along a chain of islands. The primary concern is the potential dangers they may encounter when crossing bodies of deep salt water. Kronosaurus, a carnivorous pliosaur. Kronosaurus ranks among the largest pliosaurs recognized to date, although various estimates regarding its precise dimensions have emerged throughout research. As early as 1930, paleontologists suggested that Kronosaurus might surpass the formidable pliosaurids in size. The maximum length of Kronosaurus was typically estimated at 42 feet, based on numerous specimens, leading to its classification as the largest known marine reptile until 1995. Given its significant size, shape, and range, Kronosaurus was likely the top predator of the ancient Eromanga inland. A specimen discovered includes the remains of a sea turtle, and the placement of the turtle within the skeleton suggests it suffocated after consuming its prey. However, the fossil remains are too incomplete to ascertain the specific genus of this turtle. A significant portion of paleontological research focuses on the bite force of Kronosaurus through biomechanical analyses. These studies have revealed that Kronosaurus possessed a bite force greater than that of any extant animal, with some estimates indicating it was only marginally outdone by the renowned dinosaur Tyrannosaurus. Based on available specimens, the bite force of Kronosaurus is estimated to range from 16,000 to 23,000 newtons. Kronosaurus fossils have been found in Queensland, Australia. The smallest known specimen of Kronosaurus exhibits bite marks on its skull. A paleontologist's thesis from 2009 emphasizes that the maximum potential length of Kronosaurus could be 42 feet. It also proposes that the three identified specimens, which do not meet the minimum size of 3 feet, are likely juveniles or subadults. Following a thorough analysis, the paleontologist concludes that this particular specimen was a juvenile that may have been fatally injured by the bite of an adult, suggesting the possibility of intraspecific aggression or even cannibalistic behavior within the species. One distinctive characteristic of Kronosaurus is the presence of four caniniform teeth in the front upper tooth-bearing bones. Additionally, the bones surrounding the eye sockets do not touch the edges of the eye sockets, as they are linked by connections between the postfrontal and prefrontal bones. Furthermore, the frontal bones do not make contact with the central region of the skull roof, owing to their connections with the parietal bones and the facial processes of the premaxilla. The Muttaburrasaurus herd is preparing to continue their migration, moving southward along a beach. They encounter a significant challenge, as this beach features a steep drop-off underwater rather than a gentle slope. This sudden descent poses a risk, as any creatures venturing too near the edge may become targets for aquatic animals that can leap from the water to catch their unsuspecting prey. Juvenile Muttaburrasauruses may develop self-preservation skills by closely observing the actions of adult and older individuals within their species, which will help against dangerous situations. But sometimes the youth don't listen. This demonstration of a lack of awareness regarding safety will serve as an important lesson for the observing Muttaburrasauruses.